For decades, we've cherished certain foods, believing them to be pillars of health. But what if one of those very foods, a staple you might have been enjoying for years, something you consider utterly harmless, is quietly working against your well-being? What if it's slowly undermining your health without you ever realizing it? I'm talking about avocados, those creamy, vibrant green fruits that have taken over our kitchens and our hearts. Like most of us, you probably picture them as a nutritional champion, brimming with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, essential fiber, potassium, and crucial vitamins. Americans alone devour an average of 8 pounds per person each year, a testament to how much we adore them. Yet, here's a startling truth many people don't grasp. There are actually 6 critical mistakes you might be making when you eat avocados, missteps that can transform this nutritional powerhouse into a serious health hazard right under your nose. The irony is truly astounding, isn't it? Millions of us, perhaps even you, are reaching for avocados, convinced we're making the absolute healthiest choice, while unknowingly exposing ourselves to risks ranging from simple, persistent digestive distress to even life-threatening allergic reactions. After spending over a decade immersed in nutritional science and food safety, I've come to see avocados as a prime example of how even the most wholesome foods can become problematic when consumed improperly. In today's video, we're going to pull back the curtain on these 6 potentially dangerous mistakes, every point backed by thorough, peer-reviewed research. My aim is simple: to arm you with the knowledge to truly maximize avocados' incredible benefits, while skillfully navigating and avoiding those hidden pitfalls. Before we delve into these vital details, if you're ready to unlock the secrets of safe avocado consumption and truly safeguard your precious health, please go ahead and hit that like button right now. And do me a favor, share your current avocado habits in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious to hear from you. All right, let's jump right into these eye-opening avocado blunders. The first crucial misstep, one most folks have likely never even considered, is overlooking a hidden, natural compound called persin. Every single part of the avocado plant, from its deepest roots to its leaves, bark, and seeds, contains this natural fungicidal toxin. Now, before you start to worry, the good news is that the concentrations of persin in the ripe avocado flesh we typically enjoy are generally considered safe for humans, so no need to abandon your delicious guacamole just yet. However, the story of persin offers vital lessons in avocado safety. Persin is an oil-soluble compound, essentially the avocado plant's natural shield against invaders. While the flesh itself contains the lowest concentrations, it's still present. Things become a bit more concerning when we look at the research. A study published in toxicology journals revealed a significant finding. When avocado fruit extract was applied to human white blood cells in a laboratory setting, that is, in a petri dish, not inside a human body, it actually caused DNA damage. This research highlighted that the extract was genotoxic, meaning it held the potential to harm genetic material in cells. Now, remember to take a deep breath. This was an in vitro study, and our livers are wonderfully sophisticated organs, equipped with complex enzyme systems specifically designed to metabolize and break down compounds like persin. Nevertheless, this research still prompts important questions about the potential impact of long-term, very heavy consumption patterns. The worrying aspect becomes even clearer when we observe persin's effects on animals. In birds, for instance, persin can cause an increased heart rate, tissue damage, labored breathing, and in severe cases, even lead to death. Mammals like goats and horses can suffer from severe mastitis, inflammation of the udder, and cardiac insufficiency when exposed to significant amounts of persin. While humans are generally far more resistant than these animals, individual sensitivity can differ dramatically. For older adults, especially those with compromised liver function, perhaps due to existing health conditions or certain medications, might face a higher risk because their bodies may not process this compound as efficiently. So, what's the golden rule for safe avocado enjoyment? Never ever consume avocado leaves, bark, or large quantities of seeds. These parts harbor much higher concentrations of person and are absolutely not meant for human consumption. If you're someone who delights in avocados daily, consider implementing periodic breaks. A simple pattern of 5 days on, 2 days off can give your body a valuable chance to metabolize any accumulated compounds and potentially reduce your long-term exposure. And most importantly, pay close attention to your body's signals. If you're eating avocados regularly and begin to notice unusual symptoms, perhaps unexplained fatigue, persistent changes in digestion, or new skin reactions, it's certainly worth reevaluating your intake and consulting with a healthcare professional. Understanding Person isn't about frightening you away from avocados. It's about empowering you with the knowledge to enjoy them safely and wisely. Moving on to a second common mistake, and this one involves what I call the calorie trap, often leading to overconsumption and unintentional weight gain. This misstep revolves around one of the most misunderstood aspects of avocado consumption. Despite their undeniable health halo, avocados are surprisingly calorie dense. Imagine, a single large avocado can contain around 320 calories. That's a substantial amount. This caloric density sets the stage for accidental overconsumption, especially among those of us who are well-meaning and health-conscious. People often fall into the trap of thinking, it's healthy, so I can eat as much as I want. But as you know, that simply isn't true for any food, no matter how nutritious. Research on avocados and weight management offers a much more nuanced picture than many people assume. In fact, multiple studies have indicated that moderate avocado consumption doesn't actually promote weight gain and can even support weight management efforts. A significant study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association tracked individuals eating 1 avocado per day for 6 months and found they maintained a stable body weight. The crucial word here, however, is moderate. The real problem arises when we presume that because avocados are brimming with good fats and nutrients, we can eat unlimited amounts without any consequences. For instance, research from the Adventist Health Study found that while avocado consumers generally showed lower body weights, these benefits were linked to small, consistent daily portions, typically around 32 grams per day, which is roughly just a quarter of a medium avocado. This is where the calorie trap becomes particularly insidious. Many individuals, especially older adults looking to boost their nutrient intake, add avocados to meals that are already perfectly complete, calorically speaking, rather than using them as a substitute for other fats. Adding just half an avocado to your salad, that's about 160 extra calories. Slicing it generously into your sandwich, another 160 calories. Including a hefty portion in your morning smoothie, you've easily piled on 200 to 250 calories without even giving it a second thought. Before you know it, you could be consuming an extra 500 to 600 calories per day from avocados alone, an amount that can quickly derail even the most diligent weight management efforts. A proper serving of avocado is actually quite modest. It's about 1/3 of a medium fruit, or approximately 50 grams. This specific portion provides a healthy 80 to 100 calories while still delivering all those wonderful beneficial nutrients. Yet many people routinely eat entire avocados in a single sitting, unknowingly taking in 250 to 320 calories in one go. So, how can you skillfully avoid this common mistake? Try tracking your intake meticulously for just 1 week. You might be genuinely surprised by how much you're actually consuming. Consider avocados as a direct substitute for other fats rather than simply an addition. For example, instead of loading up on cheese or heavy dressing, opt for flavorful avocado slices. And crucially, measure your portions, especially when you're first starting out. Don't just eyeball it. A simple kitchen scale or a measuring spoon for mashed avocado can make a huge difference until you develop a reliable feel for what a proper serving looks like. By being mindful of these portion sizes, you can continue to savor avocados and all their amazing health benefits without ever falling into that deceptive calorie trap. Now let's address a third mistake, a crisis involving what's known as cross-reactivity, often manifesting as latex fruit syndrome. This mistake highlights a hidden connection that could tragically trigger severe allergic reactions in millions of people who have no idea they're even at risk. Latex fruit syndrome is a well-documented medical condition where individuals allergic to natural rubber latex also develop allergic reactions to specific foods, with avocados being one of the most frequent triggers. The scientific explanation behind this cross-reactivity is both fascinating and a little unsettling. Research consistently shows that approximately 30% to 50% of individuals allergic to natural rubber latex also exhibit hypersensitivity to certain plant-derived foods, particularly fresh fruits. Why does this peculiar connection exist? It's because latex and these specific foods contain proteins that are structurally so similar that your immune system mistakenly identifies them as the same threat. Specifically, avocados contain proteins called class 1 chitinases with Hevea-like domains, which can cross-react with hevein, a major allergen found in natural rubber latex. Additionally, avocados have profilin-like proteins that share structural resemblances with other latex allergens. When someone with a latex allergy consumes avocados, their immune system sees these similar protein structures and launches the very same allergic response it would to latex. What makes this particularly dangerous, especially for older adults, is that many people don't even realize they have a latex allergy until they encounter it, perhaps during a medical procedure involving latex gloves, or they may have developed latex sensitivity through years of occupational exposure. Healthcare workers, housekeepers, food service personnel, and anyone with regular, prolonged exposure to latex are at a particularly high risk of developing this sensitivity over time. The symptoms can span a wide range, from merely mild to terrifyingly life-threatening. Earlier, milder symptoms typically involve itching or a tingling sensation in the mouth and throat while eating avocados, accompanied by swelling of the lips, tongue, or throat, and localized skin reactions. However, this condition can swiftly progress to more severe systemic reactions, including widespread hives, profound difficulty breathing, a rapid pulse, dizzy spells, significant gastrointestinal distress like nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea, and in the most dire instances, anaphylactic shock, which demands immediate emergency medical treatment. Research has consistently singled out avocados as one of the highest risk foods for latex cross-reactivity. Studies show that among people with known latex allergies, positive food-specific antibody tests occur most frequently with avocados, reaching as high as 53% of cases. So, what absolutely should you do if you suspect you might be at risk, especially if you're an older adult who has frequently been exposed to latex throughout your life? If you have a known latex allergy, it's best to avoid avocados altogether unless explicitly advised otherwise by your doctor. If you're a healthcare worker or have a history of frequent latex exposure, be extra vigilant. Pay very close attention to your body's signals whenever you eat avocados. If you experience any of the symptoms mentioned, even seemingly mild ones, stop eating avocado immediately and consult your doctor or an allergist without delay. They can conduct specific tests to confirm a latex allergy or latex fruit syndrome. Always inform all your healthcare providers about any known allergies, particularly to latex, before any medical procedures. Understanding this often hidden connection is truly vital for preventing potentially serious or even fatal allergic reactions. Let's now uncover a fourth significant error: the storage and contamination disaster. This might initially seem like a rather mundane point, but it's actually responsible for more foodborne illnesses than most people realize. Avocados present unique food safety challenges due to how they are grown, how they are handled, and how many of us prepare and store them at home. The pathway for contamination begins long before they even reach your kitchen counter. Avocados typically flourish in warm, humid climates where various bacterial pathogens can thrive. What makes matters worse is that the rough, porous skin of avocados offers numerous tiny hiding places for harmful bacteria, including nasty culprits like Salmonella, E. coli, and Listeria monocytogenes, the latter being particularly concerning, especially for older adults and those with weakened immune systems, as it can lead to very serious illness. Here's the truly tricky part. A particularly unsettling study by food safety researchers found that bacteria present on the outside of avocados can be directly transferred to the edible flesh during the cutting process. Just imagine, when you slice through an avocado, Your knife carries any bacteria from that contaminated skin straight into the creamy, delicious fruit you're about to eat. This means that even if you never consume the skin, you can still be exposed to dangerous pathogens. The problem of bacterial multiplication becomes critically important once avocados are cut. The warm, moist environment of cut avocado flesh, combined with its nutrient-rich composition, creates ideal conditions for incredibly rapid bacterial growth. Food safety experts have identified the temperature danger zone as being between 40 degrees Celsius and 140 degrees Celsius, approximately 4 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. When cut avocados are left in this range, harmful bacteria can literally double every 20 minutes. Many people unknowingly set themselves up for food poisoning by leaving cut avocados at room temperature for extended periods. To further complicate things, the creamy texture and mild flavor of avocados can often mask any telltale signs of bacterial contamination. This means spoiled avocados don't always look, smell, or taste obviously bad, which makes proper handling even more crucial for your safety. So, how do you steer clear of this potential disaster and ensure your avocados are perfectly safe to eat? Proper avocado storage demands immediate attention to fundamental food safety protocols. Whole, uncut avocados can be safely stored at room temperature until they ripen. Once they're ripe, you can refrigerate them for 5 to 7 days to extend their freshness. However, once an avocado is cut, it absolutely must be refrigerated immediately in an airtight container. Aim to consume it within 2 to 3 days maximum. Never, under any circumstances, leave cut avocados at room temperature for more than 1 hour. If you do, it's simply safer to discard them. Even though you aren't eating the skin, it is absolutely essential to wash the entire avocado thoroughly under cold running water for at least 30 seconds before cutting. Use a clean produce brush, if you have one, to scrub away any surface bacteria. This simple, often overlooked step can significantly reduce the risk of transferring pathogens. Always use clean utensils and cutting boards, ideally ones dedicated solely to produce. By consistently following these straightforward food safety steps, you can drastically reduce your risk of foodborne illness and enjoy your avocados worry-free. Now, for a fifth critical mistake, one that is genuinely serious and deserves your utmost attention. Dangerous interactions between avocados and certain medications that could literally be life-threatening. What's more concerning is that most doctors simply don't discuss these risks with their patients. Avocados contain several bioactive compounds that can significantly alter how medications work within your body. The most critical interactions involve blood-thinning medications, such as warfarin, commonly known as Coumadin, as well as newer anticoagulants like dabigatran, Pradaxa, and rivaroxaban, Xarelto. Here's the crucial reason why. Avocados contain moderate amounts of vitamin K, a nutrient that plays a pivotal role in blood clotting. For individuals taking blood thinners, maintaining a consistent vitamin K intake is absolutely essential for the medication's effectiveness. Suddenly increasing or decreasing your avocado consumption can throw off this delicate balance, with potentially very serious consequences. Think of it this way. Blood-thinning medications function by interfering with vitamin K-dependent clotting factors in your liver. When you first start these medications, your doctor meticulously calibrates the dose based on your typical vitamin K intake from your diet. If you suddenly begin eating avocados daily, the extra vitamin K can actually counteract your medication's effects, potentially leading to dangerous blood clots. Conversely, if you've been eating avocados regularly and then suddenly stop, your blood might become too thin, significantly increasing your risk of dangerous bleeding. This is a very fine balance that absolutely requires professional medical guidance. These cardiovascular medication interactions extend beyond just blood thinners. Avocados are exceptionally high in potassium, packing about 975 milligrams per cup. That's more than twice the amount found in bananas. For people taking certain medications for blood pressure or heart conditions, specifically ACE inhibitors, ARBs, angiotensin receptor blockers, or potassium-sparing diuretics, adding significant amounts of avocado to their diet can lead to a dangerous condition called hyperkalemia. This occurs when blood potassium levels become too high, and it can cause irregular heart rhythms, debilitating muscle weakness, and in severe cases, even cardiac arrest. This risk is particularly relevant for older adults, who may be on multiple heart medications and often have conditions that affect kidney function. making them more vulnerable to potassium imbalances. And the complexities don't end there. Interactions with diabetes medications also present another layer of concern. The high fiber content in avocados can slow the absorption of oral diabetes medications, potentially reducing their effectiveness. Additionally, the monounsaturated fats in avocados can enhance insulin sensitivity. While that might sound beneficial, it can actually be dangerous for people on insulin or sulfonylureas, as it may cause unpredictable and potentially dangerous drops in blood sugar. So what is the critical advice here, especially for you, our esteemed older viewers? If you take any medications regularly, particularly blood thinners, heart medications, or diabetes medications, it is absolutely essential to consult your prescribing physician or a pharmacist before making avocados a daily habit. Don't just assume it's safe because it's a healthy food. Discuss your typical avocado intake with them or any plans you have to significantly change it. They can help you understand the potential risks and either adjust your medication dosage if necessary or advise you on safe consumption levels tailored to your unique health profile. Never, ever self-adjust your medication based on dietary changes. Being proactive and having an open conversation about your diet with your healthcare team is key to avoiding these potentially life-threatening interactions. Finally, we arrive at the sixth, and perhaps most overlooked yet potentially dangerous pitfall: failing to recognize and respect your individual tolerance and sensitivity to avocados. This is incredibly important because individual responses to avocados can vary dramatically based on a unique mix of your genetics, your current health status, and various other factors. What is perfectly fine and beneficial for one person could cause significant discomfort or even a serious reaction in another. Let's explore some common forms of individual sensitivity. Digestive sensitivity is far more prevalent than many people realize. A whole avocado packs a substantial amount of fiber, often around 13.5 grams. While fiber is generally excellent for you, this high content can cause significant digestive distress in people with sensitive stomachs, or those simply not accustomed to a high-fiber diet. Symptoms can include bloating, uncomfortable gas, abdominal cramping, and unwelcome changes in bowel movements that can range from stubborn constipation to persistent diarrhea. If you're an older adult, your digestive system might naturally be more sensitive or slow, making this a particularly relevant concern for you. Beyond general fiber, avocados also contain sorbitol, a type of sugar alcohol found in FODMAPs, fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols. For individuals diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, even small amounts of sorbitol can trigger noticeable and sometimes severe digestive problems. This might manifest as acute abdominal pain, excessive gas, or digestive upset that can linger for days. Another increasingly recognized condition that can make avocados problematic for certain individuals is histamine intolerance. As avocados ripen, their histamine content naturally increases, so overripe avocados, in particular, can trigger symptoms in histamine-sensitive people, including headaches, various skin reactions like hives or flushing, nasal congestion, and a range of digestive issues. Oral allergy syndrome represents another form of individual sensitivity. People with certain pollen allergies, particularly birch pollen, may develop cross-reactive symptoms when eating avocados. This typically shows up as an itching, tingling, or slight swelling sensation in the mouth and throat. While usually mild, it's a clear signal from your body that something is amiss. Even your unique genetic makeup plays a role. This is truly fascinating. Some individuals possess genetic variations that affect their ability to metabolize certain fats, while others have differences in how they process plant compounds like persin, which we discussed earlier. These subtle genetic differences mean that some people may experience negative effects from avocados at consumption levels that are perfectly safe and beneficial for others. Your body's unique blueprint truly plays a role. And let's not forget age-related changes in digestion. As we age, our production of digestive enzymes naturally decreases. This can make high-fat foods like avocados, which require more digestive effort, more difficult to break down and digest efficiently. This might lead to increased feelings of fullness, discomfort, or a slower transit time. So, how can you identify your individual tolerance? The key lies in careful observation and diligent documentation. For a period, keep a food diary. Note precisely what you eat, how much you eat, when you eat it, and most importantly, any symptoms you experience in the following 24 to 48 hours. Look for patterns. Do you consistently feel bloated after a certain amount of avocado? Does an overripe avocado reliably trigger a headache? This personalized approach empowers you to understand your body better and truly enjoy avocados in a way that genuinely benefits you. Now, after carefully covering all these potential pitfalls, you might understandably be wondering, are avocados even worth the risks? My answer is an emphatic, resounding yes, absolutely. When consumed correctly with awareness and care, avocados remain one of the most nutritionally dense foods available, offering an impressive array of health benefits that are truly invaluable, especially as we age. Don't let the mistakes overshadow the immense good they can do for your body. Let's now celebrate some of these fantastic advantages that make avocados a true superfood when integrated thoughtfully. Their exceptional cardiovascular benefits stand out as among the most well-researched and compelling reasons to include them in your diet. Multiple studies have consistently shown that regular, moderate avocado consumption can significantly improve important markers of heart health. The monounsaturated fats in avocados, primarily oleic acid, are renowned for their ability to help reduce unhealthy LDL, bad cholesterol, while either maintaining or even increasing beneficial HDL, good cholesterol levels. A comprehensive review found that consistent avocado consumption was associated with a notable 16% to 22% decreased risk of overall cardiovascular disease and coronary heart disease. This represents a powerful, proactive benefit for your long-term heart health. Avocados also serve as a blood pressure regulation powerhouse. Their rich potassium content provides exceptional support for maintaining healthy blood pressure. With nearly 1,000 mg per cup, avocados actually deliver more potassium than the equivalent amount in bananas. This mighty mineral plays a crucial role in helping to counteract the negative effects of sodium in the diet, which can significantly contribute to high blood pressure. This potassium-rich profile makes avocados particularly valuable for people at risk of hypertension. Though, as we discussed earlier, those on certain medications must monitor their intake closely under expert medical supervision. Furthermore, avocados boast a remarkable antioxidant profile, including compounds rarely found in such concentrations in other common foods. Specifically, they are a fantastic source of lutein and zeaxanthin. These two powerful carotenoids are highly concentrated in avocados and provide specific, targeted protection for eye health. Regular intake may significantly help in preventing age-related macular degeneration, AMD, a leading cause of vision loss among older adults. A truly crucial benefit. Perhaps one of the most underappreciated benefits is their nutrient absorption enhancement. The healthy fats found in avocados significantly improve the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, such as vitamins A, D, E, and K, from other foods eaten at the same meal. Studies have demonstrated that adding just a few slices of avocado to salads can increase carotenoid absorption by an incredible 3 to 5 times compared to salads without avocado. So think of avocados not just as a nutritious food themselves, but as a potent booster for the nutrients in the rest of your meal. So what is the sweet spot for enjoying all these benefits with minimal risks? Research consistently supports consuming about 1/3 to 1/2 of a medium avocado 3 to 4 times per week. This portion allows you to thoroughly reap the rewards without inadvertently falling into the calorie trap or overdoing it with other potential sensitivities. By thoughtfully incorporating avocados into your diet, you're not merely eating a trendy food, you're actively supporting your heart, your precious eyesight, and your body's overall ability to absorb vital nutrients, paving the way for a healthier, more vibrant life. Now that we've thoroughly covered the potential risks and highlighted the incredible benefits, let's transition to the practical aspect, how to integrate safe avocado consumption into your daily routine. The key here is developing a systematic, easy-to-follow approach that truly maximizes all those wonderful benefits while diligently minimizing any potential risks, all meticulously tailored to your unique individual circumstances. Here is your comprehensive guide to wisely incorporating avocados into your diet. Firstly, start with a baseline health assessment. Before making avocados a regular part of your diet, especially if you plan to enjoy them frequently, it's always a smart and responsible move to check in with your healthcare providers. This step is particularly crucial if you take any medications regularly, especially blood thinners, heart medications, or diabetes drugs, as we've already discussed. It's also vital if you have known allergies, particularly to latex, or if you experience digestive sensitivities like IBS or SIBO. Your doctors or pharmacists can offer personalized advice and help you understand any potential interactions or unique sensitivities you might have, providing peace of mind. Secondly, begin small and monitor your response very carefully. For your initial few weeks of regular avocado consumption, start with a very modest amount and pay close, mindful attention to how your body reacts. Begin with just a few slices, perhaps about 1/4 of a medium avocado every other day. This gentle introduction allows your body ample time to adjust and helps you identify any immediate sensitivities without overwhelming your system. Thirdly, keep a detailed food and symptom diary. This step is invaluable for truly understanding your individual tolerance. For at least 1 to 2 weeks, maintain a simple diary. Note not just what you eat and how much, but also when you eat it. And most importantly, any symptoms you experience in the 24 to 48 hours following consumption. Are you feeling unusually bloated? Do you have a new headache? Are your energy levels unusually low or high? This personalized data is your absolute best tool for fine-tuning your intake to what works best for your body. Fourthly, establish proper food safety protocols from the very beginning. Please don't underestimate this. It's simple but utterly critical for preventing foodborne illness. Always wash the entire avocado thoroughly under cold running water for at least 30 seconds before cutting it. Even if you don't eat the skin, this prevents transfer of bacteria. Use clean utensils and cutting boards, ideally ones dedicated exclusively to produce. Once cut, refrigerate avocados immediately in an airtight container. Never, under any circumstance, leave cut avocados at room temperature for more than 1 hour. If you do, it's safer to discard them to avoid dangerous bacterial growth. Fifthly, develop a sustainable portion control strategy. This is your key to avoiding the sneaky calorie trap. Initially, use measuring tools like a kitchen scale or measuring spoons to truly understand what appropriate portions look like. Remember, 1/3 of a medium avocado is roughly 50 grams and provides approximately 80 to 100 calories. Think of avocados as a healthy fat substitute rather than just an addition to meals that are already complete. For example, use avocado in place of a heavy dressing or extra cheese, allowing its rich flavor and nutrients to shine without overdoing the calories. Finally, create a rotation schedule. Instead of simply eating avocados daily, consider adopting a rotation schedule. Perhaps enjoying them 3 to 4 times a week is a sensible and beneficial starting point. This measured approach allows your body sufficient time to process any accumulated plant compounds like persin and significantly reduces the risk of developing sensitivities over time. It also encourages you to embrace a wider variety of nutrients from other healthy fats and diverse foods. By diligently adopting these practical, easy-to-follow guidelines, you can confidently and safely enjoy all the amazing benefits avocados have to offer, truly ensuring they remain a celebrated superfood in your diet. So, there you have it. We've journeyed through the intricate world of avocados, uncovering 6 critical mistakes that can, unfortunately, transform this beloved superfood into a subtle health hazard. Just to quickly recap, we first explored the dangers of ignoring the hidden toxin, persin, and the absolute importance of avoiding avocado leaves and large amounts of seeds. Next, we tackled the insidious calorie trap, reminding us all that even healthy fats demand mindful portion control. Then we shed vital light on the surprising and truly dangerous latex fruit syndrome, a cross-reactivity that far too many people, especially older adults, remain unaware of. Our fourth point uncovered the simple yet critical errors in storage and contamination, emphasizing the non-negotiable need to wash and refrigerate avocados properly. Following that, we dove into the potentially life-threatening medication interactions, powerfully highlighting why a quick chat with your doctor about your avocado habits is so incredibly vital. And finally, we stressed the paramount importance of listening intently to your own body and respecting your individual tolerance and sensitivity. But remember, despite these potential pitfalls, the powerful underlying message remains unwavering. When consumed correctly, with awareness, moderation, and care, avocados are genuinely one of nature's most nutritionally complete foods. The key isn't to fear them, but rather to embrace informed consumption, use appropriate portions, master proper preparation, and always respect your body's individual responses. Now, I genuinely want to hear from you. Have you made any of these mistakes without even realizing it? Have you experienced any unusual symptoms with avocado consumption that you previously couldn't explain? Please drop a comment below and share your insights. Your experience could truly help someone else in our amazing community navigate their health journey. If this comprehensive guide has helped you understand how to safely enjoy avocados while maximizing their incredible benefits, please do me a favor. Hit that like button right now. It truly helps our message reach more people. And for more evidence-based nutrition content, simple health hacks, and deep dives into making smarter, healthier choices for a vibrant life, make sure you subscribe. Your support helps us bring more crucial information to light. Please share this video with anyone you know who loves avocados, because you might just prevent them from making a dangerous, unwitting mistake. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll explore another popular superfood that might just surprise you with its hidden risks and incredible benefits when consumed correctly.